weather to plan your day with Fox 16 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
Of course, the big story is a big cold blast. Some real Arctic air coming straight out of the Arctic and into the Midwest and the Great Lakes. See this purple and white area? Well, in this white area, temperatures as cold as 30 below zero. It's some serious cold air, and that cold blast making it into the south. However, the real edge of that cold blast, we're just going to be on the edge of it over the next couple of days. So we're not talking about record cold or anything like that, but it is going to be cold enough that you'll want your winter coats, hats, and gloves over the next couple of days. Little Rock even opening up some of those cold weather shelters over the next couple of days because of the cold temperatures. It doesn't last all that long, though. As we get towards the end of the week and the weekend, it starts to warm up, and we're likely looking at temperatures back in the 50s and 60s by the time we get towards the end of the week and through the weekend. Winter weather potential. Well, with this cold front that's moving through now, we're talking about the potential for some snow, but the snow, for the most part, is going to miss Arkansas, not to the north like it does a lot of times, but actually to the south, from Louisiana over towards Mississippi, Alabama. Winter storm warnings were a couple of inches of accumulating snow possible, especially around the Jackson area, to areas where you don't typically get a whole lot of snow. Winter weather advisory for parts of extreme southeast Arkansas, especially from Union, Ashley, Chico counties, where a brief changeover possible. Right now, it doesn't look like much in the way of accumulation, and even some questions whether or not there really is much of a changeover, but there is that potential for far southeast Arkansas. Some rain increasing ahead of our front across parts of south central Arkansas from Camden over towards Monticello, Pine Bluff southward, but as you get from Little Rock area northward behind the front, things already drying out. That front quickly moving on through the state. Area of low pressure moving through the Great Lakes, helping to drag down that Arctic air. Notice temperatures to our north, pretty cold, teens and 20s. This cold air aimed pretty much straight south, and south of the front pretty mild with 50s and 60s. Right now across the state behind the front, already down near freezing around Harrison, 35 in Mountain Home, 39 Clinton, down to the mid 40s across central Arkansas, where temperatures were near 60 early this afternoon ahead of that front. So things have changed pretty quickly, and across south Arkansas with the rain ahead of the front, temperatures in the low 50s, but those temperatures will drop very quickly during the evening hours. Taking a look at Little Rock right now, Crane current conditions, 46 degrees, feels like 42 thanks to a wind out of the northwest at 8 miles per hour. Here goes the front as we get towards about 9 o'clock, that front pushing through southeast Arkansas, and as that colder air comes in, the northern edge of this rain could briefly switch over to some snow, but it looks like the heavier band of snow likely setting up later on during the mid-morning hour, or say early morning hours of Tuesday from Louisiana over towards Mississippi and Birmingham. Cold, dry air for tomorrow, so sunshine, but it's going to be chilly. A reinforcing shot of cold air. This is real serious cold Arctic air behind that front. Even a couple of flurries not out of the question near the Missouri border for tomorrow evening, and some of that really cold Arctic air leaking on in as we go into Wednesday. So Wednesday actually a couple of degrees colder, but then the winds switch direction. That colder air starts to retreat towards the north as we get towards Thursday. So for tomorrow morning, temperature starting off in the low to mid 20s, but it's going to feel like teens thanks to that wind. It's going to be fairly breezy during the morning hours. Around lunchtime, only in the mid 30s, and even with sunshine tomorrow, those temperatures having a hard time even making it to the 40-degree mark. At least the winds die off for tomorrow evening, and notice as we get towards the later evening hours, those temperatures dropping back below freezing. Here's that 7-day forecast. Cold next couple of days, temperatures near 20, some areas, especially north, well down into the teens. Still cold for Thursday morning, but then here comes that warm up. Some clouds, even a couple of showers, but notice 50s Friday, Saturday, and temperatures up into the 60s by the time we get into early next week. We'll be right back after this.